Hello, we are Group 7 and we are going to present to you anti-HIV stigma. So, what is HIV stigma, you say? This stigma associated with HIV includes unfavorable ideas, sentiments, and behavior towards people living with HIV, their families, and people who work with them. Social injustices based on gender, race, ethnicity, class, sexual orientation, and even culture are frequently reinforced by HIV stigma. HIV-related discrimination, also known as the enacted HIV stigma, refers to the unfair and unjust treatment of someone based on their real or perceived HIV status. Discrimination also affects family members and friends, caregivers, healthcare, and lab staff who care for HIV-positive individuals. So, let us break the stigma by answering the common questions about HIV and AIDS. First, let's talk about the distinction of HIV and AIDS. The human immunodeficiency virus, which targets the immune system of the body, is also known as HIV. Acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, better known as AIDS, is the result of untreated HIV. So, how can someone contract HIV? First, if you engage in unprotected sex, you risk contracting HIV, particularly anal sex. It poses the greatest risk for contracting or transferring HIV. Therefore, please make sure you use HIV medication or prevention methods such as condoms. Second, if you share needles, syringe, or other drug injection supplies such as cookers with someone who has HIV, you run the risk of contracting the HIV virus. Never share needles or other injecting supplies such as silicone, hormones, or steroids. Lastly, prenatal transmission, also known as mother-to-child transmission, is the transmission of HIV from mother to her unborn child during pregnancy, childbirth, or breastfeeding. However, it is becoming less common as a result of improvements in HIV prevention and treatment. Now, let's dispel the myths surrounding the spread of HIV. HIV cannot multiply outside of the body host and cannot live for very long outside of the human body, such as on a surface. It is not spread by ticks, mosquitoes, or any other insects. It is also not spread through saliva, tears, or sweat. By giving or receiving hugs, handshakes, sharing dishes or toilets, or by sharing closed mouth or social kiss with HIV-positive person. By engaging in sexual activity that doesn't include the transfer of bodily fluids, for example, touching. Additionally, HIV cannot be spread through air. So, what are the effects of HIV stigma? Although HIV testing is available, many people are reluctant to use it because of the stigma. People with HIV develop a negative self-image that can lead to a feeling of shame, fear of disclosure, isolation, and despair. These feelings can keep people from getting tested and treated with HIV. They are also treated badly in healthcare facilities. It weakens the ability of people and community to protect themselves from HIV and stay healthy if they are living with HIV. By altering our attitude towards HIV, understanding the truth and dispelling the myths, and finally learning how to end HIV stigma, we can all do our part in stopping this HIV stigma. Let us stop HIV together by reaching out to these testing facilities. It is important to know our own HIV status to know the next step we need to take against HIV. Thank you for watching our advocacy presentation.